The knee went down, and somehow she stayed on. Still a big deduction, though.
It's a fall on the beam. Beautiful dismount, the hardest that there is. Oh, she's not happy.
And really just the second miscue for the Americans that we've seen.
So here it is, a punch front. Watch that leg. It slides out.
And, you know, her coach doesn't have to tell her that that's bad because she knows herself. She's very tough on her gymnastics.
Disappointing 14.35 for Rebecca Bross. Back in the very busy city of Melbourne, Australia. 4 million people here and the capital of Victoria. The Pacific Rim Championships. Winding down with the U.S. having taken somewhat commanding lead, over 15 points ahead of China. Canada is done. Their effort's done through 4 rotations. That's the number. So some question as to whether it will be Australia or Canada walking away with the bronze medal here. Meanwhile, Kyla Ross of the U.S., the 13-year-old, on the floor.
Well, she is done for the day, and I'll tell you, she's not quite ready yet, but she has a tremendous amount of potential.
Meanwhile, Wang Shu Shuang, a 17-year-old from China, getting ready on the vault.
And it is amazing how good the Chinese have gotten on vaulting.
Yeah, there was a time where we would always say, hey, they're just great on balance beam and the uneven bars, but they're starting to pick up the pace slowly on some of these events. And, of course, this new generation, they need them to do just that.
If you look at Kyla Ross with a 14.15, as a mom, are you not continually blown away by the poise of 13-year-old athletes?
Oh, they are spending countless hours in the gym. They learn how to work independently. They know what they need to get it done.
A 1 year older, 14-year-old, Jordan Weber now.
And, you know, if there was a criticism of Jordan in the past, it was the artistic component. But I think she's much better. You'll see.
I like the smile.
Wow.
Yeah, the maturity level alone has just blown me away. From over a year ago, she's not a little girl anymore. She's really come on strong. I can't believe it.
She seems to have a presence and an attitude that we have not really seen in this event.
Yeah, she's so comfortable, so at home.
Pleasant.
And remember, she's competing as a junior here. Her elements are too advanced. They are not even allowed. I'll tell you, she is the real deal.
Over to Beam and the 15-year-old who's a hometown girl from Melbourne, Amelia McGrath.
And she does. Watch this opening here. Beautiful hand balancing. Excellent flexibility. I love this.
This was old school. Back in the day, these were things that were so... People don't take time to do mounts like this anymore, but obviously she's trying to capitalize on her flexibility and her strength there.
Elfie, why don't we see them? It's just too difficult, takes too much time?
It takes too much time, and they're interested in just getting on the balance beam and performing some of those higher-end acrobatic skills. So, yes, the mounts have become a thing of the past.
And this is much too long of a wait, way too long of a wait for her first acrobatic.
Which is interesting because it's a very compulsory combination that we're seeing around the world. But she's lovely up there.
Yes, I like her a lot. Just very interesting how long she paused there. Of course, she is just a junior, so
we'll give her that one.
Yeah.
Peggy Liddick, of course, is very, very excited about this athlete. She expects her to be on the World Championship team down the road. Knows that she excels on events like balance beam and floor exercise, mostly because of her beauty, her choreography. She's just a little nervous up there right now.
World Championships in Rotterdam in October this year.
Well, she's certainly going to be a very great Australian gymnast. A little young, as we said, but you can see the makings of a little champion there.
Jordan Weber all smiles right now. She should be 14.45, the score for a floor exercise. The American women looking to sweep here in Melbourne. Rebecca Bross now, the 16-year-old, with her floor exercise.
And if you look at the maturity and the experience, this USA team has completely just blown away the competition.
Guys, a moment ago we saw the personality of Jordan Weber. Now a look at the focus, I think, of Rebecca Bross.
Yeah, she is a very intense individual, not just in competition. They say that, well, Valerie Lukin, her coach, said that Rebecca is just all work.
Well, it's all been part of the plan, and it's played out very nicely. The wins are important, but it's another opportunity to compete on an international stage and send a message to the world.
All of this part of the plan for the Americans, too. It's come together exactly how Marta Karolyi had hoped.